Okay, guys. So there was an announcement last night that I wanted to go over today, and no, it was not a the anime release year capture. Instead, it's about a video game called Code Geass Lush Other Billion Lost Stories. Here's was the announcement from Twitter. Thank you very much for your patience. We are pleased to announce the restart of the new Code Geass smartphone slash PC game, Code Geass Lush Other Billion Lost Stories. From this account, we will send you various information, including the latest information on the game. Now, the reason why it says restart is because, according to this Crunchyroll article and the Wikipedia page, this was a project that was actually announced in 2018, or I think 2019, and was canceled. Because if you didn't know that, you're probably thinking, "Wait, we just got Janissary Code, really another game?" And yeah, that's the base of the announcement. We don't know exactly what kind of game it is, but it's being made by a company called BMN Games, which, if you don't know, is a very large company. I didn't even know about their existence until, well, today. And they make gotcha games. So it looks like this is most likely going to be a gotcha game. But again, we have not actually seen any information about the gameplay style or footage. There's this website here that they're going to show more as details come out. At this point, though, there really isn't much of any details. We do have a trailer for the game, which I'm going to go over for you now. It's very short, it's like 30 seconds, but I still think it's worth discussing. So here it is. It starts with like a Geass animation, which is pretty standard for anything that's Code Geass related. And it gives you a date. I believe it's spring 2022. So it's coming up sooner than you think. And here's the cover. Let's go back one part here. So there's the main characters. We have Suzaku, Lelouch, Colin, and C2. The Gwain is shown, so I assume this story takes place sometime during R1, since the Gwain wasn't around in R2. So now we see Suzaku and Lelouch. This is during the rescue in Stage 4. So I'm guessing the story in this game revolves around the main story of Code Geass. Maybe it's a side of R1. Maybe it's a side story of some sort. And again, they're talking. People have noted that the animations are, well, they're fully animated and voiced, which is nice because in Janissary Code it's a little bit voiced, but it's not like this. Here's Colin. She's in a nightmare frame. I assume either the Gurren. Actually, it can't be the Gurren because she's sitting up. So it must be a Sutherland. So again, probably from the earlier episodes. She kind of looks awkward in it though, but that's a whole nother thing there. So then, really fast, we see a Sutherland running in to combat, and the Gurren is wiping it out. We see the Gwain firing at some random enemies. This, by the way, these are new 3D effects that they claim this game is going to have. It's like the selling point, I believe. So yeah, so see the Gurren and the Gwain are destroying, I assume, a Nightmare Frames enemies. This is one of the new characters in the game. I don't know her name exactly. And she says, I believe, brother. So I assume this guy, also a new character, is her brother. If I had to bet my life on this game, he probably has a Geass power because in the other game, what was it, Lost Memories or Colors? The new guy, I think his name is Ray. He also had a Geass power, so I bet this guy does too. He's talking to Lelouch. We see here this new Nightmare frame. I think this is a game exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. It's taking on a Nightmare. It's taking out someone in combat. They don't exactly show who. It wasn't go back here. Yeah, I don't know what this nightmare frame is or who the pilot is. They purposely don't show you. Then we see Zaku and the Lancelot and normal Lancelot, I believe. Yeah, I don't see the. Actually, let me go back. Yeah, it's the normal one. Taking out a Borai, looks like, and there's an explosion. And yeah, that's the trailer in a nutshell. And again, coming out spring next year. So my thoughts on this are as follows. Given how Janissary Code is not a good game, and I'm still working on the review for that, I want to give the game its due, day in court, if you will, even though I don't think there's many positives to say about it. So I'm a little gun shy to jump into another gotcha game. And given how I didn't know what gotcha games even were until this year with Janissary Code, I'm kind of annoyed that given how they're basically a slot machine for a game, that they couldn't find a better way to do this, even a $30 game would have been much better. They are putting on the PC, which is a nice, I guess, add-on because originally it was supposed to be a mobile game. But still, why they couldn't just make a normal video game style that people would have preferred to play? Some examples I was thinking of, maybe a Nightmare Frame game like Armored Core. You can do an RTS game like Advance Wars. I saw some people mentioning that on Reddit, which I even thought of that with Janissary Code. The point is because Code Geass isn't really a fighting anime compared to, let's say, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, Naruto, your stand shonen. Code Geass is a war anime that's focused on tactics and strategy and battles, and that's an RTS style story. But yet we don't get an RTS game. Instead, we get a looks to be a fighting game. And Nightmare Frames are they are like attacking other ones. I think you're going to control them. I don't know exactly how. Maybe it's like Dynasty Warriors. That'd be kind of cool, but still, it's not really what I was looking forward to. And the thing I mentioned at the beginning of this video is that I was hoping for information about Zeta Capture, and there's still nothing about it. I'm seeing posts suggesting it's going to come out in 2022, but there's no announcement about it. No trailers, no nothing. So that remains to be seen. And while this game, I don't have any good things to say about it, just because I'm kind of annoyed with Janissary Code. It is a different company, so maybe it'll be better. Maybe they'll learn from where Janissary Code failed and not be too heavy on the gacha and actually make the game fun to play, because Janissary Code, for the most part, isn't fun to play. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this announcement. Not what I expected. Anyhow, I want to hear your guys' thoughts below. Leave them in the comments. As I always say, the world is not a dark place, and tomorrow will be a good day. Thanks for watching.